I'm a sucker for a brand new IP, especially when it comes from Nintendo. They may not have offered up a ton lately, and with the latest console Wii U needing all the help it can get, putting a franchise character in a game at least gave it a chance for financial success. Unless you were one of the few who bought Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. Nothing could have saved that. Outside of a few gems and the runaway success of Splatoon, Nintendo has taken the fresh IP approach with the game ARMS. A nuanced fighting game that has built a dedicated fan base since release, as well as offered a slew of free updates adding to the initially thin character roster. It was clear that Nintendo was pursuing quality over quantity when it came to the characters and level design. Springman, Ribbon Girl, Min Min, Ninjara, Twintelle, and more are so uniquely designed, but all feel as if they belong aside one another in the ARMS universe. Nintendo fans have become used to the phrase art direction over graphics, and with ARMS, Nintendo has created a stylized game with the polish to back it up. It looks and feels great, which is good because this game is all about feel and movement. Literally. The game was designed for use with motion controls, a so far underutilized feature of the Joy-Cons. For ARMS, you throw punches by throwing the Joy-Cons forward, but are able to add twists and hooks much like a real boxer. You block by crossing your arms and make grabs and throws by lunging them both forward at the same time. It's very responsive. Movement of the character is interesting as well, as you lean the Joy-Cons left and right, forward and backward to make that character move that way. Your body essentially becomes a big joystick, which helps get into the rhythm of the game. Now I know what you must be thinking. If you checked out as soon as you heard motion controls, I get it. All I'm saying is they work really well and with none of that gimmicky Wii game feel. I'll include a note on motion controls in my level 30 recommendations in a bit. For you purists, there are traditional controls as well. Moving past the look and feel, the game sadly offers very little. If you grew up playing fighting games in the arcades like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat, the main mode of the game, Grand Prix, will be very familiar to you. You pick a character or difficulty and then go against 10 enemies in succession. When you win, you win. That's really it. Playing, win or lose, nets you tokens, which you can use to unlock other ARMS in a minigame similar to Trophy Rush and Smash Bros. The more tokens you pay, the longer the timer runs, and the more ARMS you have the chance to unlock. I guess this could be fun. I'm not great at the game, so I don't like the idea of unlocking things to be tethered to skill. It's punishment for sucking, which in this game is kind of being punished for not putting in the time to be good. New ARMS do allow you to change your fighting style, as they all work differently and have different effects. Some can cause shock, which makes your opponent's arms temporarily not function, while others can use ice to freeze you, and causing you to move a little slower. Arguably, they open up the fighting possibilities and styles, but I didn't find them much of a reason to play through Grand Prix mode, other than to challenge myself. Outside of the traditional battles, the game mixes in variations of volleyball, basketball, and target mode. These were fun, but had more moments of frustration than regular matches. Target mode especially had me cursing at the screen when it was up against an upper-level fighter. Party Match and Rank Match are great for playing online, with Party Match having one of the most creative and entertaining lobbies I've seen in a video game. You get cool little snapshots of other fights in progress while you wait to be matched up with others in your party. Going against a winner, I felt the uphill battle before the match even started, while going against the loser of a match made me feel like I had a fighting chance. I picked up a few neat tricks while losing to others though, so you could learn some stuff to use in single player. If you don't want to go online, there is split-screen local multiplayer, which was fun, the one time I played it. I can see it being very much enjoyable, kind of like Mario Kart, where you play for a few rounds and call it a day, but the cost of entry for a second set of Joy-Cons is too much for me personally. ARMS continues the trend of looking for value in a good product. It looks and plays great and has moments of pure fun, all of which are par for the course from Nintendo. Sadly, that doesn't alone make it for a good purchase or use of time. Its single-player mode is more on the shallow side, and online only really offers up more of the same, but with human opponents. The local multiplayer angle is absolutely something to consider if you have an extra set of Joy-Cons, multiple Switches in the house, or friends that play. For those that play strictly or mostly handheld, you'll have to make do with traditional controls. That might be fine for some, or even preferred, but it takes away some of the charm. Seeing as how ARMS was developed with motion controls from the start, you're at least missing out. That being said, using motion controls means you are dedicating game time at home to play this docked, or on the go looking weird with tabletop mode. If you don't do that often enough, you may want to give this one a pass. I really wanted to like this game. It has a lot to offer in regards to style, art direction, originality, and very tight controls. To be honest, part of the purchase was, as silly as it sounds, to support Nintendo's new IP. I can respect this game and the chance Nintendo took on it in this world of sequelitis, but with less than 5 hours logged of playtime, I don't see myself going back to play much unless the occasional guest who visits wants to give it a try. A lot of people are on the fence with this title, and I think that says something. It doesn't mean it's a bad game, but it's just not for everyone. I know I'm new to this whole review thing, and part of me is pained a little in saying that this might be a title worth skipping, but part of that pain is because I know it's true. Well, that does it for my take on ARMS. Thank you for watching, and thank you for checking out Level 30 Games. Remember, you can always find my YouTube channel online if you search Level 30 Games, or my website, thomasleonardvideo.com/Level 30 Games. Either way, hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next level.